Hi everyone, so I wanted to make a video on a little bit more in depth of what surgery I'm going to be having and what it entails, a little bit of info as far as the procedures, the cost, recovery, things like that, because I got a lot of questions. About that, and I just want to share that because I am sharing this entire experience with everybody, and I know for me personally it really helped me to find other people who have had the surgery, watch their videos and share their experiences, because no matter what, I mean, you can watch videos that are made by the surgeon's office or whatever, but I wanted to hear the real deal from people who have actually gone through the surgeries and just know what they went through, so I could relate to that. I did that before I had my gastric bypass surgery, and that really helped me be very well prepared for it and to know what to expect, and I'm glad I did that. Some people I think may not want to know and just kind of go into it because you'll kind of overthink things, and sometimes they do freak out a little bit, but this is happening. I'm going to do it, and yeah, just wanted to share with you guys a little bit more about the procedures. So I have my sheet here, which I will link. This is my doctor that I've chosen, so I've already chosen the doctor and everything. I've had 2 consultations. I had a phone consultation a couple years ago, and then back in September I had an in-person consultation, and the doctor that is going to be doing my surgery is Dr. Timothy Katzen, and he's located in Beverly Hills. I found him through Instagram. I had done some research on a few different doctors. I really fell in love with his results, which was the most important thing to me. I know I could go somewhere else and get it cheaper. A lot of people have said go to Mexico, you know, this and that, but this is a major surgery. This is my body. I want to make sure that I'm going to someone who is reputable, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who I trust, someone who is not going to have me come back for a fixing of the surgery. So I want to avoid that at all costs. I just knew after going to a couple doctors for consultations that he was the one. Very nice in person. His whole staff is very friendly. I did a phone consultation with him the first time. I had sent in photos a couple days prior of my entire body, and then he sent them back to me with lines showing where he would estimate skin would be removed. And then we talked about the game plan and what he would suggest for my body. So from there, I got pricing, I got the surgery plan, all that information, and then I just kind of sat on that for a while until I knew I was ready to kind of move forward to the next step. He didn't ask that I lose any more weight. He was like, you know, you're at a good spot that you can do the surgery whenever you want to, which is great. So fast forward to September, I went down to Beverly Hills, met with him, and it was really nice meeting him in person. He's very sweet. His staff is very nice, again, very helpful. I spoke with him and his finance director, whoever runs their finances. She went over with me how payment plans would work, what my options were, different things like that. And that's a whole nother process. It doesn't matter. Everybody's different. So I probably won't go too much into that, but I will share the cost, because one of the things I noticed when I was researching surgeries was people never want to say how much anything costs. It's just like, oh, it's different, contact your doctor, whatever. But I mean, I don't understand why people don't just share the numbers, because yes, it is going to vary. Everybody's going to be different depending on where you're at, what doctor. You know, this is Beverly Hills, so it's going to be more expensive, but I don't care. I want it, and I want him to do it, and I don't care what it's going to cost. Could I go somewhere else and get it cheaper? Yes, but like I said, I don't want to do that. So that being said, what I'll be having done, and I'm going to have 2 major surgeries, so I don't really talk about the other one that much because it's not in my immediate future. That's going to be, you know, a few years down the line. Sorry, Walter. That's going to be a few years down the line. So I'll kind of briefly touch on that, but It's going to be broken up into 2 major surgeries, and this one is going to be first because it's the larger of the 2 operations, and it's the one that I'm most wanting first. So this is going to be all my lower body. For me, my stomach, my legs, my thighs, and my butt are have the most loose skin on them, and and so that's what I want to get rid of first. And so what I'm having is called a circumferential body lift, and that's going to be a front and back lift as well as the thighs, and then having the skin removed. And then I do have these crazy like varicose veins on the side of my legs, which they're also going to be removed too. So I could have done that separately. I've had that for a long time. That's always bothered me, but I figured since I can do it all together, just get it all done in one shot. So in my next video, I will talk about the procedure, kind of what it entails, recovery time, surgery time, all that stuff. As far as cost goes, so the circumferential body lift costs $12,000. The thigh lift costs $8,000, and the vein removal costs $3,000. So that the surgery itself costs about $25,000. So the rest of the fees are going to be the operating room fee and anesthesia fee, which runs $11,350, and then the recovery center for 2 nights is $3,200, and then the cost to get me from the surgery place to the recovery center is $650. So end of the day, it comes out to about $39,700, so 40 grand. So it's really expensive. Yeah, but like I said, we're doing it. It's expensive. That's what this doctor charges. Again, it's different for every person, but I didn't go into this thinking it was going to be, 99 cents. So I've already made peace with that. My eyes have been on the prize at 40 grand. So it is what it is. I'm really, really excited. So that's that. And then just really quickly, the surgery I'll have in a couple years, once I finish this surgery, recover, heal, get that paid off, I'm going to do my upper body. So that's going to be a arm lift. So that'll be removing the loose skin on my arms, as well as a torsoplasty, which is the skin on the back and the sides, and then my boobs. So it'll be a breast lift and implants. So that's going to be like way down the line. But the total for that surgery with everything is going to be about $28,000. So about $30,000. So that one's pretty expensive too. But again, I'm not too worried about that because I'm fine, one thing at a time. So anyways, yeah. So that's that. Just kind of a little story on what the plan is. My next video is going to be on a little more on the procedure, and then I want to link Dr. Katzen's YouTube, because he does post videos of all these procedures on his YouTube, as well as his Instagram, which is how I found him. And he does a lot of before and afters. So he's amazing. And hopefully, if you guys want to check him out, see what that's like. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then I will go ahead and post the next video and explain a little bit about the procedures and talk about that.